What is going on, everybody? Dan Unfiltered continuing. Life is but a dream. This is track 5. And oh man, this album has already been really out there. Very strange. And now we have a song that's called Cosmic. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. I expect a whole lot of like spacey effects. That's kind of what it's called, Cosmic. We've already had a whole bunch of effects. I expect that. Kind of a spacious space vibe. Intergalactic, spacious. What the fuck? Let's check it out. Hit like, subscribe. I would appreciate it.
From all there was before, we shut another door, but not our last goodbye. Fate has taken once again a fight we'll never win, and time again we try. Left alone, I can't wait too long. Fate. Love, we loved so many times, and in so many lives. Sometimes we got it right. It found its way back in until we meet again into that good night. None too far as we chase through the stars beyond forever. I'll follow you.
Here we go. See, that is how you use a fucking effect on a guitar. That's when you do it. That's how you do it. We're only 2 minutes in, so I don't want to jinx anything. But so far, this song is fire. So far, this is really good. Yes. Yes. Talk. Yo, this is what the fuck I want. If you're going to experiment and you're going to swing for some fences, fuck. It scares me that we have 4 minutes left. I don't want them to change. I like this song. I don't want it to go haywire and us just go completely off the fucking grid. Because it could now. The first 4 songs have been so strange, like unpredictable. Every minute, something could change. I don't know. But that solo was fucking awesome. They used effects on his guitar. Only when he hit a certain note, though. There's like one note he kept flirting with. And then he hit it. and one it was a high pitched one, and he'd hit it. Once he hit it, the effect was on it, and it reverbed beautifully, beautifully. And then during the transition, he did it one last time, and they brought in a fucking heavy sub, like a subwoofer bass sound, right then. And it sounded like I think pianos were starting also. Thank you. Again, I don't mind effects. Just, they have to be used delicately. Put them in the right hands. Trent Reznor, he uses the weirdest fucking sounds that should never be in music. And he makes them work. Because he's a fucking genius. Not everyone's good with effects. Korn's pretty bad at them. I love Korn. Avenged Sevenfold have been doing too much in the first 3 songs. This one, they're using them to absolute perfection. Let's go.
Dancing in the wind, these roses born again. There you'll find me before the dawn of man. In castles made of sand. There you'll find me riding in the caves as fire lights the way. There you'll find me, mask of royal glow, dawn in Pharaoh's clothes. There you'll find me, let it go. Rings of dust and ice, weightless in the night. There you'll find me. Let it go.
Fire! Little detail in the background, little drum roll. 2 minutes left. Again, don't want to jinx anything. I'll save it till the end. Then I don't want to. The drum rolls, man. very rarely in music. I'm not a crier. Just not. I build up and then eventually in like every 15 years I'll cry horribly. Not healthy. That probably takes years off my life. Whatever. But there are some very rare moments in a movie, usually movies, but super rare in music. And it does happen. Where something is so fucking perfectly done that the eyes well up. And it's like, holy shit. This is perfection. This is perfect. This is musical perfection. And the whole time, this whole song, 10 out of 10. But that one moment happened, I think, was like probably like 30 seconds. Everything was going. Drum rolls. The drums were turned down perfectly, so the drum rolls wouldn't overdo anything. It was just in the back, and it was just the higher. I don't know what to call it. Was it the snare? I don't know. It was just the higher drums. It wasn't no bass in them. And when his voice just is in the back when it comes in. That, my friends, is the peak, the mountaintop that very few songs ever hit, where it's absolute eye of the tornado perfection of music. All these sounds swirling around beautifully, working together perfectly. And then you get one, it's like right there at the cusp of perfection. This is when you know, when you're listening to a song, it's like, this song is awesome. This is absolutely perfect. It's beautiful. I wouldn't change shit. And then they change something. And then you go, you thought you were at the apex. And somehow they took it up higher. That's the moment, is when you think it's perfect. And you think there's nothing anyone can do to make this any better than it sounds right now. And then they add an element, and it does get better. Like, somehow remarkably better. And it's like, holy shit. We're in now like another fucking cloud that I didn't know was attainable. That's the moment. That song is a masterpiece. I don't give a fuck, and I don't use the M word very often. That's a masterpiece of music. Of any genre. That was phenomenal. If this whole album, the first three, Nobody was pretty good. We Love You, it was pretty good. It had very good elements. Rough transitions, crazy sound effects, but a pretty good song. Didn't sound like Avenged Sevenfold, but a pretty good song. I didn't like Mattel, and Game Over was okay. It's gonna grow on me, but didn't love it. If this whole rest of this album is absolute shit, which I don't expect it to be, but if it is, I will say it had been worth it. Because they're experimenting, and they're trying, and they're swinging, and doing all this shit. Gave us this. It was worth it. For me, it was fucking worth it. It was. I'll take a couple mediocre songs, and even if the rest are completely bad, I'll take that. Because it gave us this. Their risks, their attempts, gave us this. I dare to say this is, for me, personally, my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song I have ever heard. There's no chance it's going to be their most popular one. No fucking way. This has no chance of getting close to, like, So Far Away, or is that what's called, So Far Away? Yeah, it has no chance. Or Nightmare, or even The Stage. It has no shot of getting close to that. But it's a better fucking song than all of those. At least for me, it definitely is. That was worth it. Feel free to let me know down below that you thought the song was mid-tier. It was It was meh. Feel free to expose yourselves as jackasses. No, it is good. This was really fucking good. And I don't see how anyone listens to this and doesn't like this song. Like, let's be honest. If you don't like this song, it's probably a you thing. Not a the song sucked thing. It's probably your tastes are kind of odd, my friend. I don't know. But to me, that was fucking perfection. Like, I want to re-listen to that right now, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna keep the momentum of the album going. I think I'm gonna change the color too for the rest, because this was so fucking good. I'm using this as a bookend for the first chapter of the album. Wow. Gentlemen, out fucking standing. And if you are still here, then you are a real one. Oh, well, masterpiece of music. You deserve the sound. Masterpieces get that sound.